What's going on, everybody? I'm back again with another vlog, and today I'm going to be exploring the section of Poblacion near Makati in Manila. It's mostly like a neighborhood with a lot of nightlife, a lot of bars, restaurants. You'll see a lot of people hanging out here. Today is Sunday, so there goes a motorcycle. Today is Sunday, so I don't know if it's going to get a little busier later, but I'm going to walk around to see what's going on. I heard there's a lot of nice restaurants over here, a lot of things to do. It's also kind of known like the red light district in Manila. You're going to see a lot of neon lights, but I've never been here, so it's my first time, so I'm gonna wander around and see what can I find. So I'm gonna take you guys with me, so join me. Well, not much going on over here. I think during Halloween this neighborhood gets jam-packed. Across the street there's a Turkish restaurant. I know Turkish food is pretty good. There's this place called Mason. And one thing you're gonna notice over here is a lot of foreigners and massage spot. This place is known for it. I do like the decorations here, the neon lights. There's somebody smoking hookah. And there's another main street over there. And they got this gyro spot, shawarma and kebabs, which is pretty good. And this is just a regular street with the high-rise buildings. So you know Manila, and I think Makati, that's literally the district of Makati, which is one of the main districts here in Metro Manila. Kind of, some people even call it like the New York of Philippines with a high-rise building, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I think the main attractions over here, you got like a hotel. And you got this here, it says Cafe Cuba. Not sure if they sell like Hispanic food or Cuban restaurant, but yeah. A lot of people over here. And somebody tell me some of this spots here. Filling station is really good. I think it's good. It's pretty jam-packed. It's actually a diner here in the heart of Manila. And I love diners, and I live in Jersey, and Jersey has tons of diners, so now I'm curious to see how that diner tastes. And it got like I think it's a Mexican joint, Cantina Jose Cuervo. And this is a hotel over here. You can stay off for suites in Makati. Then over there at the end is Rockwell, which is like a development district. And they got a beautiful mall, also called Power Plant Mall. Got a better view of the diner. Look at the lights, pretty beautiful. Wow, this is nice in the inside. I think I saw it in some of the bloggers' video. Has like that American feel, so. So you got Makati suites. I'm pretty sure in the weekend it must be jam-packed. Barbecue. Now I'm crossing this street to see what's going on the other side. I think the main attraction is that corner over there by Poblacion. But I'm gonna see if there's more here ahead of me. There might be, but literally like all the attractions piled up in that side. But let's see what's going on ahead of me. And I think over here there's not much going on. It's just like any other neighborhood you get in the Philippines. But still exploring, you know, it's still part of Poblacion. Still part of Poblacion. And like I say, just like any other neighborhoods. Also in the Philippines, I get some of the vibes like I get in New York City. Like you go to a neighborhood, tall, high-rise buildings, pretty developed, then you end up like in another street, and it's just like a different vibe, you know, so diverse. But it's the beauty about exploring. It's actually more over here. Then on the other side there's stuff going on. Then pretty famous here, the tricycles, you get that in the Philippines. Then over there's Rockwell, the tall high-rise buildings with the lights. So then over here is just a tiny street. I don't know how much you can see in the back, but there are like some really tall skyscrapers behind me. Little alley, just gotta be careful where you walk. But still pretty interesting to see how a street changes. There's another street. This is a Filipino restaurant, Cocina Filipina. Not sure where can I find it. Then you got some high-rise buildings. 7-Eleven, like I say, 7-Eleven is like a big deal in Asia. Any country you travel around, like the Philippines, Thailand, all of that, you'll see 7-Eleven. Wow. And a lot of stuff happening. There are more stuff happening on the other side, but I'm gonna walk forward to see what's going on ahead of me. So yeah. Then also another thing, I gotta be careful where I point the camera because you'll see also some of the reality, but I'm not trying to judge a country. It happens everywhere, even in New York City or Jersey, where I'm from. You'll see the reality, you know, how people live around and survive. But yeah, this street, I forget, this area is mostly just hotels around. But in my honest opinion, I don't think I would stay in an area like this. I'll probably visit it, but if you want to stay, I recommend staying like in Makati and the other side. That's a good place to stay. BGC is decent too. But stay like further in Makati around the business district. They got nicer hotels and the area is much better. This is just like a area just to party. There's another busy street going on, and you can see traffic jam. Like I say, Manila has some of the worst traffics around the world. New York traffic is bad, but this one is like to another level due to there's not really much trains happening. They got the MRT, but it's not really a bit justice. But I think they're developing new train systems. So a lot of people to get around by buses, scooters. You know, there are other options to commute around. So now I'm gonna walk further to see what this side looks like. There goes a jeepney. It's an icon in the Philippines. Then another way, I don't know if you see that white truck across the street. Yesterday I commuted in that truck from Makati all the way to Las Piñas, which is another district in Metro Manila. And it looks tiny, but actually those trucks are kind of comfortable. Here's an idea. You sit in the side, and this is one way to commute around in the Philippines. I gotta tell you, the Filipinos are really creative with creating modes of transportation. Then ahead of me, there's all other neon lights, but I don't think it's anything crazy. Just walk around. Oops, sorry. And some business. I don't see really much of a street vendors. They got a Starbucks right here. And of course, the high-rise building. But yeah, like the main attraction is where I started the video. So I don't think there's really much of a craziness over here. Unless I'm missing something out, but here's the studio. Not sure what type of studio it is. Massage. And another, this is like a liquor store. But yeah, let me see if I can get a close-up of this jeepney. Pretty beautiful how they light it up in the nighttime with the lights. Yeah. I never rode a jeepney. I don't even know if I fit in a jeepney. But that's a mode of transportation over here. And then this is the main area of Poblacion Street. Poblacion. But it's pretty dead today. Not really much activity going on. Unless at the nighttime. Later, because it's only like 6 something. Maybe later, 9 o'clock, maybe it'll get more packed. Who knows? So I'm walking this other tiny street to see what's going on. But not really much going on. Just a lot of small streets. But even the small streets, you got interesting things going on. You'll see a lot of money changers around here. Because like I say, most of the people that come to this neighborhood are foreigners. So I guess they try to make it convenient for the visitors. We got like this, another diner. Even though the sidewalks are tiny, they're still pretty developed. And then one thing I noticed, I don't see really much of an e-scooters around. You see it mostly in New York, but over here, I guess, because it's a little bit dangerous to drive around the streets and the e-scooter, so that might be some of the safety reasons. Then taste it back over here, and then when you see those skyscrapers, at the end is the Makati business district. So just an idea what the section looks like. So here I am in an American diner in the Philippines. I guess a piece of home right here for sale. Pretty cool. They're playing Elvis Presley in the back of the collection of cars over there. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, and I think the food is in the second floor. I have a little car here. Pretty awesome. I don't know if it got fit here. We got a phone, UK, Elvis Presley, beer, cerveza. Simon! Hey, finally meet you face to face. And Dom. Yeah, finally. Oh, this is a nice looking diner here. Pretty busy. We got a motorcycle, everything. Wow. Holly. So once again, I forgot to turn on the mic, but that was the end of my video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there, everybody. God bless y'all, and peace.